coach, it was kind of a tale of two halves in terms of 3-point shooting.
Yes.
Was that a or a halftime adjustment, or?
Yeah, like in the first half, I was, guys, let's not make any threes. And let's see if we can fake them out. And then the second half, let's try to make them. So it worked.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm just kidding. Yeah, it was, we just knocked down. I thought we got the same looks in the first half and the second half.
Great. And holding them to 36% from the field seems like a big accomplishment. What would you say was the biggest part of that?
I think their defensive intensity and their communication together. I thought they moved pretty well. Like we say, we always want to go 5 together as one on both ends of the floor, but especially the defensive end. And I thought they did a really good job of, especially in the second half, getting into making it forward, getting good rebounding position when the shots go up. So they did a nice job.
And then Allie, leading scorer tonight, as well as incredibly efficient, 8 for 9. You just got good looks all game.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't think I did that. Well, I told Maria. They were really focusing on Maria in the paint, so I was just playing off where I was open in the low block. So we worked together on that. So it worked out well.
Great.
Yeah. All right, Dan, you're up.
Coach, I wanted to ask you about Allie's development in total, and when you see a game like this, kind of where it started for her when she came in that mid-year during that weird COVID year, and to where she is right now. Just how have you seen her continue to develop into what you'd expect in the front court?
Yeah, I think one thing with Allie is that she consistently puts in the reps on her own time, and I think that when you put in that kind of work, it's a progress that you've got to be kind of committed to, and she's definitely been committed to that progression in her game. And I love when she has a game where you can see that progression. Like I told her, she didn't even have to settle for threes in this game. She got every one of those baskets on the interior, and she makes a good point. You know, they were kind of feeding and kind of covering Maria, and that allowed her to kind of get underneath the zone and really make a big impact.
And then just the play of the backcourt too. I know Andrea had, I think, 12 rebounds, 13 rebounds or so in there, and when you see the backcourt, especially, coming off this will be now the second game without Dontavia, but how has it kind of continued to gel and just continue to develop, with your youngsters?
Yeah, I think, Drea really displayed a high intensity on both and having 4 steals, 12 rebounds, and knocking down some key shots. But I hope that it gives you confidence and just knowing that it's not just about the scoring. Like there's so many facets to this game that scoring is a small part of what makes us great. And I thought today I liked that she had that stick-to-itiveness to do things on the offensive and defensive glass, and also defensively just being a really big catalyst.
I really wanted to shift gears because I know this was a game honoring Women in Sports Day, Women in Sports, and I wanted to ask all of you individually, for one, an inspiration that you've had from a female athlete, and two, just what it means to be able to play in a game like this, and where women's sports have come from for you now, and where you hope it's going to continue to go. Whoever wants can jump in here.
I thought today was a really great game, especially within the crowd. There was a lot of young students, a lot of aspiring basketball players there. So I thought it was great to go out and put on a show for them because they look up to us. Sorry, man.
No, I was gonna ask, do you have a specific inspiration for you when you were growing up?
Not really. No one that comes to mind right now.
That's fine. Sorry, I'll shut up now.
For me, when I was growing up, I loved Maya Moore a lot, and damn, I forgot what to say. I'm sorry. I love Maya Moore a lot, and I really looked up to her when I was playing and stuff like that. So just being able to play at D1 and ACC was just really, I'm happy to be here.
Today was super cool. I think the excitement in the gym, and even after the game, they all got proud of you, and they're super excited just see you and cheer you on. I think that was super cool for them, and hopefully they'll come back and things like that.
And Dan, I'll just add, as a coach of these young women, if I have 2 sons and I still want them to look up to them, which they do, but if I had daughters as well, these are the shoes I would want them to one day fulfill and be in, and the way these players carry themselves on a day-to-day basis, whether it's on campus, when we're on the road, when they're in their social lives. they really make you proud as a coach, as a mom, and as somebody that wants to have role models surrounding them. They do a great job.
I was holding my girls in front of the TV, in front of the computer watching this. I know they're not with me in the car, but I was holding my girls in front of the TV. So at least you have two of them who I know you can guarantee for.
Right.
Thanks.
Thank you.